What's happening, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Just from the title of this video, I know for a fact there's going to be some newbies here on the channel that might not usually come here. So welcome to the channel, snowflakes. I'm about to go on and get ahead with this video, and I'm going to get into my final prediction from a fight between Conor McGregor and Dustin, the P-head Diamond Poirier, that is going to take place this Saturday in Abu Dhabi. So, guys, the way I see this fight going is a couple different ways. I honestly believe the best chance Dustin has to win this fight, and you guys might think I'm crazy, not sure, but this is honestly the way that I see it. I think Dustin should come out of the gate right from when the first bell rings and fight in survival mode. Survival mode and defense mode. For that very first round, focus on getting your ass out of that first round. You have a 5-round fight ahead of you. Because if Dustin comes out of the fucking first round trying to prove that he can trade with Conor right away, that is his worst chance in the fight. That's where Conor beats every single fighter on the roster and has always bet every single fighter on the roster, maybe besides Khabib. And even then, Khabib did 0 damage to Conor in that first round. It took him forever to get him down. He eventually got him down, and he eventually got him in the cage, and he still could not do anything by the end of the first round. It just goes to show how powerful Conor is in that first opening round. If Dustin is smart, he is going to avoid at all costs as much damage as possible by fighting defensively and in survival mode. If you fight in survival mode, you're fighting in a more defensively styled, conserving your energy type of way. Conor's going to blow his tank, and Dustin is going to be fighting for his life just to survive that first round. Now you can start coming out with a different game plan in round 2, and for round 3 and 4 and 5, make little adjustments and bring Conor into the later rounds. Dustin is very durable, so the less punishment he takes in round 1 and some of 2, the better chance he has at winning the fight. But guys, the way I see this fight going is, I think there's a very high chance that Conor sparks him early and gets him out of there. But if I had to pick, I think this fight plays out a little bit. I don't think Dustin is going to fight the way that I said. I think he will have some very heavy trades with Conor in that first round. I think that probably will happen. And I see the fight playing out at least a little bit. I don't see Conor going in there and starting him right away, although it can happen, and it could. I just don't think that is the highest probability in this fight, but it could. Don't get me wrong. I would not be surprised if Conor come out there and knocked him out fast again. I would not be surprised if this fight lasted a little bit throughout the fight and they had some exchanges. I would be surprised if Dustin won. Very surprised. I would not be so surprised if Conor won a decision. I wouldn't be. That could happen. I think Conor winning a decision, or him starting Dustin early, or him getting a TKO near the middle of the fight, I think that's what we see. That is my prediction. I think Conor gets it done. I think he finishes him. I pick a finish over a decision, but I will not be surprised with either a TKO, KO decision. I would be surprised if Conor submitted Dustin. And I would be surprised if Dustin KO, TKO'd, or submitted Conor. I would be surprised if Dustin won by a decision. So, this is the way that I see the fight, guys. I don't see it playing out any other way. I know I named a lot of scenarios, but this is just the probability of how I see this fight. And if I had to pick one way, I would probably say Conor by TKO. Probably around the middle of the fight, 4th round, I would say. But I can also visualize him clipping Dustin early and putting him away, similar to the first fight. So, these are my predictions, guys. I'm not even going to give a prediction to the co-main event because we have not seen Michael Chandler in the UFC yet. Dan Hooker is a beast. Michael Chandler is still a beast. He beat Eddie Alvarez before. But if I had to pick, I think Dan Hooker gets it done. I think he's a terrible matchup for Michael Chandler. And that is that, guys. I'm going to wrap up this video. It's not going to be a long one. This is just my thoughts on the fight. I know I'll be watching it. For those of you guys that are watching this video and don't watch UFC, I recommend watching this fight because it will be the most entertaining thing you see for a long time. I bet that. And a Conor McGregor fight is just different than every other fight. He brings a whole different energy. He brings more eyeballs. He does it all. So I'll be watching. I'll be picking up on these good vibes, good energy from this fight. And use that as daily motivation to keep pushing on forward in our own lives. I really believe Conor McGregor is one of the most motivational people on this planet. I remember being 19 years old, taking heavy inspiration from that guy, and he's impacted my life more than anybody on this planet. I look up to that guy, all the mistakes he made. I do not judge him for that, because people do make mistakes. People have to see it the way he lives in his own shoes, in his own life. He's had a lot to go through. He's had a lot to deal with. Fame is not easy to deal with. People talking shit is not easy to deal with. Being under that spotlight is not easy to deal with. So we gotta forgive. He's done way more good things than bad. So, and nobody's perfect. So that's just my take on this, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys have any other predictions, feel free to share it. Feel free to share what you think is going to happen. I'm going to wrap this video up now, so I'm going to get out of here. Until next time, I'm out.